And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hopkinton High School for Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM, as today they take on the Holliston Panthers. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera, and we have ourselves a great battle on hand here today. 11-3-1 Hopkinton against the 12-0-1 Holliston Panthers. It should be an absolute showdown on the turf fields today. It is a nice sunny day outside. Temperatures in the upper 60s. And we have a great evening of Hiller sports for you on HCAM. Starting with this TVL large matchup. The Hopkinton Hillers and the Holliston Panthers. And then tonight, we'll have Hillers football as they take on the Westwood Wolverines. That game kicks off at 7 p.m. The Hillers will be working left to right across your screen. Holliston will start off with possession, however, as Ryan Foley stands in the center circle. These two teams did meet up earlier in the season, and it resulted in a 2-2 tie. So the Hillers are the only tie for Holliston. So no one has come closer to beating this Holliston team than your Hopkinton Hillers. Ito with possession. Sends it over to the far side. Farrell back to Ito. Along the far side it goes. Hillers trying to work their way up into the attack zone. And it's booted away by Aiden McEachern. Was last touched by a Hiller. Holliston off the throw-in. Spencer Smith plays it off his body. Ito. Trying to find Farrell in the corner. Farrell sends it into the box. Little too much mustard. Pass up over to Burke. We'll send it over. Ito. Up to McKelly. McKelly sends it over. Farrell gives it a boot towards the net. It'll be slowed down by the keeper. He'll pick it up and let his team spread out. Aiden Roy in net for Holliston. It's Aiden Roy up against Max Nye, your goaltending matchup. Along the near side is Burke. Now over to Owen Burke. Got Dan and Owen both out there. Sends it into the box, wrapped up by Nye. Long distance shot there. The Hillers are on quite a roll. They have won 6 out of their last 7 games. Hoping to get another W here today. Sent over to Schnorr. Or make that Gunn. We'll get it over to his left. Ito. Pass up to Golombuski. Golombuski tripped up as getting it away from him was Lapakis. Smith now. Ito. Gunn will send it away. Over towards the corner. Vassington trying to track it down. How to play it goes. It's a great matchup to have at the end of the season for both of these teams. Good competitive game to get ready for the postseason, which is quickly approaching. Golombuski sends it over. Smith And he was trying to get that back to Golombuski. About 4 minutes into action here in half number 1 of a much anticipated TVL battle. Sent back by Foley. Now trying to work his way ahead, Owen Burke. Pass over to Montallo. Lepakis sends it up over to Burke. Dan Burke gets in there, into the box. That'll force Nye out. Had a play along the near side. Hiller's throwing. Header by Vassington off the Smith throw-in. Schnorr sends it over to Golombuski. And Golombuski takes it out of play. Burke throwing to Siegel, one of the captains, Dan Siegel. Smith sends it back. Nye will send it away. Off of Golombuski. Owen Burke with it now. Up to McLeod. He'll send it up. And out of play it goes. Good boxing out by Gahn as Nick Reffel was approaching. Good air under that one from Nye. Along the center circle, getting to it is DiMichele. Golombuski. Back to Schnorr. Ito now. Sends it up to Golombuski. DiMichele. Off of Ito. Getting in there for Holliston was Brendan McLeod. Nye will take care of that. It's going to be a free kick for the Hillers. Ito sends it to DiMichele. Ito has speed. Over to Vassington. Top of the box. Takes the shot. And it's just wide. Vassington nearly had it. Up the near side and out of play. Throwing Hillers. Smith looking for Golombuski. Golombuski along the end line. And it's going to be Holliston ball. Golombuski got the last touch. Hopkinton Hillers led by head coach Garrett Sawyer. Holliston led by Jay Dupuis. Along the far side. Sent up by Siegel. And out of play. Holliston with possession. Sent over. Here comes Owen Burke. And Burke's shot is denied by Smith's secondary shot. A little bit wide there. Sent up by Milo Bresky. Vassington along the far side sends it back to Ito. Ito looking for Golombuski. And it's taken away by Lepakis. Schnorr gets in there. Good steal there by Golombuski. Ito sends it up to Vassington. Belobreski up to DeMichele. And at a play along the near side, Holliston throwing. A little too much in front of Smith. Reese Robinson sends it up. Smith on the chase down, Dan Burke right behind him. And at a play it goes. It's going to be a Holliston throw-in as we approach 10 minutes into the first half. We remain scoreless in this big TVL large matchup. Aiden McEachern on the entry. He's one of the captains for the Panthers. Ito sends it away. Teague sends it down into the box. Nye coming out, who wraps it up just before Morera could get there. Good boot there by Nye. Ito to DeMichele. Sent up by Belobreski. And with a strong leg there, Aiden Roy. Owen Burke with possession. Sends it up to the corner. Morera. There's a boot. And it's punched out by Nye. Secondary shot. And it's just tie. And the secondary shot, that was Ryan Foley. Nearly had it. Well, we're seeing a great back and forth matchup as we expected between these two teams. Roy sends it to his left along the near side. Morera. Ito at center field. To Schnorr. Schnorr up to Golombuski. Punches it through to DeMichele. Farrell trying to track it down. At a play it goes. It'll be a Hillers throw-in. Declan Mick going to come upfield to take it. Into the box. Up top, Schnorr gives it a header. And now here comes Owen Burke. And he sends it out of play. Good catch along the sidelines by Vashishta Malasetti. Smith over to DeMichele. Along the far side. Farrell trying to approach. And he got in there. Montvilla was attempting to get rid of it, and Farrell came rushing in, but it is a dead ball. Up to Morera. Ooh, that's going to draw a whistle. A little too much contact there from Schnorr. Trying to steal it away from Burke. Free kick for the Panthers. Sarunas Montvilla will take it. Airs it out. Got away from Nye, still in the danger zone. Shot, and it's wrapped up. Owen Burke on the shot attempt. After the game today, just 2 games left for the Hillers. Next week they got Ashland on Monday. Then they close out regular season play against Westwood next Friday. That's a game we'll have for you on HCAM. Ito sends it over. Schnorr. Sent back to midfield. Siegel looking for Marrera. Marrera sends it to the top of the box. Closing in. And gone with some contact on Siegel. That was a good job by Gahn getting Siegel away from any shot opportunity. It's going to be a corner for Holliston. It's going to be Ryan Foley taking it. Into the box, and it's wrapped up by Nye. Good air under that one. Bassington sends it into the box. Over to the far side. With it is McLeod. Sends it over. Schnorr. Trying to get it over to Golumbewski, and it'll roll out. Let's take a look at the TVL large standings. Westwood 7-3-3, Ashland 7-7-1, Medfield 8-5-2, Norwood 0-15-0, Holliston 12-0-1, Hopkinton 11-3-1. Very competitive TVL large this year. And the TVL small, you got Bellingham 2-12-0, Norton 4-11-0, Dover Sherborne 6-7-1, Medway 8-6-0. Sent forward. Bassington trying to close in. Millis 7-5-1, Dedham 7-6-1. Very competitive TVL as a whole. You look at that TVL large. Pretty much all teams except Norwood above 500. So you'll have a lot of playoff representatives from the TVL. Along the near side, Smith. Sent back to Schnorr. Now over to Ito. Smith. Good back and forth here at midfield, and now Ben Siegel going to try to take it. Working against Schnorr. Sends it over, no one's there. Balabreski gets there. A good slide by Siegel. And Nye will wrap it up. 22 minutes, 24 seconds left to go in the first half. A little bit of a late start today due to statewide bus delays. Marrera sends it over. Top of the box, shot, and just a little high. On that shot, that was Siegel. Hopkinton and Holliston have formed a great rivalry the last few years on the soccer field. There's been a lot of back and forth games between these two teams. At midfield, sent over by Robinson. And now rushing in. Shot. And not the angle he wanted on that one. Owen Burke on the attempt. Carlos Henkley and Orion Shaw into the game for the Hillers. DeMcCallie and Schnorr will take a break. Or, excuse me, Farrell. And a play, Holliston ball. Off of Golombuski. McLeod sends it over to Owen Burke. And out of play goes. Here goes Golombuski, sends it over, looking for Vassington. Ito trying to sneak through. Golombuski finds Smith. Now over to Shaw. Ito sends it up. Ito back to Schnorr. Schnorr along the near side. Punches it off of McLeod. Corner for the Hillers. Ito sends it into the box. Cleared away by Aiden McEachern. Sent back by Mick. Henkley trying to get in there. Vassington takes a boot off the defender. It goes. The defender turned around and a bit surprised. And a header out of play by Mick. Just under 19 minutes left in half number one. Lepakis on the entry. Reffel trying to come down, but Smith takes it away. Up to Schnorr. Schnorr looking for a break. Closing in. Sends it to the top. Shot, and it's blocked. Golombuski didn't get the air he wanted on that one. McEachern was there to block it away. Into the box. Sent away by McEachern. Smith. Henkley. And it's popped out of bounds off of the captain, Aiden McEachern. Smith on the entry. And it's just wrapped up before Schnorr could get there by Roy. Good air under that one. Header out by Mick. As quickly closing in was Siegel. Ito. And Aris able to send it forward. McLeod with it. And it's punched out of bounds. Holliston throwing. And a play, Hillers throw-in. Bilo takes it. Over to the near side. Holliston trying to close in. There's a boot. Header! And it's punched out by Mick. Still in the danger zone. Good defensive effort by the Hillers. There's been a lot of close calls in this first half. And we're going to have a trip. It's going to be a free kick for the Hillers. Apologize, having a little bit of a camera difficulty. We'll have it straightened out for you. Ito on the free kick. Ito takes it. Ooh, off the crossbar. Still in play. And out it goes. It will be Holliston's ball. Well, it doesn't get much closer than that. Roy will send it away. Lepakis off of Shaw. Over to Henkley now. Ito. Henkley gets in there. He has speed. Look out. Ito. Over to Vasington. Back to Henkley. Up to Ito. Across to DeMcKelly. And it's taken away. Ooh. Well, taking it away was Burke. And DeMcKelly and Burke made some contact. And that tripped up Burke. I don't believe it was anything intentional. Sent up by Roy. Holliston looking to sneak a quick break upfield. Siegel over to Burke. Out of midfielder Robinson. Sends it across. And out of play. A little too much on that pass. Looking for McGeckern. "14 minutes and counting left to go in this first half. Vasington. No one was there. Burke. Burke up against Vasington. Pops it far side, looking for McLeod. McLeod in a race with Byler Bresky. Robinson sends it up. DeMcKelly up the near side. Here goes Golombuski. Ooh! Golombuski runs into Lepakis. I like the way these officials are calling this game. They're letting them play. It's something absolutely has to be intentional if it's going to get called. Nye just gets there as Reffel was quickly closing in. Ooh, miscommunication between Schnorr and Golombuski. Throw in Lepakis. Sent back by Robinson. Header by Mick. Henkley. Up to Ito. DeMcKelly. Sends it over to Vasington. Trying to close in. And getting it away from him on Villa. Villa sends it up. Over to Burke. Henkley. Schnorr sends it back. Shaw. Up to DiMichele. And taken away, Burke with it. Sends it up. Top of the box. Along the near side, Henkley. DiMichele. Over to Shaw. Back to DiMichele now. Trying to go across again. Sent down by Burke. And Golubowski meeting up with Lepakis. Shaw. Robinson was trying to take it away. Shaw gets it over to Ito. Vassington. Back to Shaw. DiMichele. Taking it away, Burke. And getting in there with Declan Mick. Back and forth we go as it's sent down by Owen Burke. And that'll force Nye out with a quick approaching Ben Siegel. Up to Mick. Declan sends it up. Schnorr. Schnorr going to try to create some space here. Over to Vassington. Vassington rushing in, and it's punched out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Hillers. Declan Mick will take it. He's going to put this right in the box. And it's punched out. Burke sends it upfield. DiMichele matched up with Ben Siegel. Gets it over to the far side. Farrell leaves it for Schnorr. Schnorr up to Farrell. And out of play it goes from Sahajda. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. Ito will take it. And correction, I was off of Burke out of play. And it'll be Holliston's ball. Approaching 8 minutes left to go in the first half. A great battle as expected between Hopkinton and Holliston as we remain scoreless. A lot of close calls for both sides. Don't forget, every Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. you can catch HCAM Sports Talk. We talk a little high school, college, and professional sports on HCAM Sports Talk Wednesdays at 2 p.m. and also airing during the week and evening hours as well. HCAM Sports Talk. Lepakis out of play. Mick with the throw in. McGeckern gets a piece of it. Ito. DiMichele. Balabreski. Back to Shaw. Miller's trying to shift some defenders around. Schnorr. Sends it up, looking for Vassington. Getting in the way was Lepakis. Out of play it goes, throwing Hillers. Mick on the throw-in. Into the box, Ionelli trying to get there. And he was boxed up by McGeckern. rid of it. Gets under it. Over to Foley. Sends it down. Balobreski's there. On the far side of Farrell. Gives it a header. Owenberg trying to take it up. Gets it over to Foley. And off into McKelly goes. Trying to box him out. And out of play. Corner for Holliston. Good job along the end line by Foley. Boxing out DeMcKelly. I believe that's Foley who's going to take the corner. Into the box, out in front, and it's cleared away. Just cleared away by Declan Mick. Another corner for Holliston. As in the background, you might see the football team coming off their final walkthrough for their big game against Westwood tonight. Game which we'll, of course, have for you with a 7 p.m. kickoff. Into the box. Header, and it's wide. Ben Siegel had that header. Nice, sends it up. DeMcKelly. A great turnout for this game. A lot of fans here today to take in this TVL large rivalry. Schnorr sends it up. Farrell trying to close in. Into the box, and it's taken away. It was a good defensive stand by Holliston. It was Connor Teague making the defensive stand. Lepakis sends it back. Roy will clear it. Out of play it goes, throwing Hillers. Balobreski with the entry. Farrell trying to race in there. Vassington. Ito. Looking for Iannelli. The Hillers, they have a lot of speed on the field for this game as they know what to expect, already having met this Holliston team earlier in the season. Mick on the entry. And you see the forwards playing all over the place. A lot of moving parts for both sides. We're going to have a corner for the Hillers. Good box out by Gahn. Pierce Farrell will take it. And a header back out. Throwing Hillers. Here comes Declan Mick. The junior pops it into the box. And a header out by McGeckern. Mick airs it out, and a little bit too much on that one. Kicked a football like that, it would have been probably about a 40-yard field goal. We are within the final 2 minutes in this first half. Roy sends it away. Header by Siegel, now trying to track it down is Foley. It's a race between Foley and Mick out of play, throwing Holliston. Aiden McGeckern on the entry. Shot, and it is wrapped up by Nye. That was Ben Siegel on the shot. Sent up by Burke. And wrapped up. Nye drops it. Oof. Almost a collision there between Iannelli and Lepakis. Throw in Holliston. Final moments of the first half. Along the end line. And that was actually the final moment of the first half. After one half of play, it is a scoreless game between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Holliston Panthers. This game should have quite a conclusion, so stick around for the second half coming up next on HCAM. Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We're just about ready for the second half of this TVO Large boys soccer matchup. Hopkinton and Holliston scoreless as we enter the final 40 minutes. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera. It's been a good battle as expected between these two very good teams. Hillers will have possession. Sean Golombuski at center field. And we are underway in the second half. Sent up by Gahn. Header by Schnorr, and Golombuski follows. Henkley. Up to Bilo. Sends it down. Looking for Schnorr. Squeezing it out was Burke. Schnorr trying to rush in. Cleared away. Bilo sends it down. Golombuski rushing in. And popped away by Teague. Throw in Hillers. Don't forget varsity football tonight. Hillers Westwood. 2-4 Hopkinton and 1-5 Westwood. Should be a good battle. Hopkinton and Westwood football games the last few years have been great back and forth games. There's a shot and a goal! And the Hillers are up 1-0. And that was Golombuski who punched it in. Sean Golombuski makes it a 1-0 game just 45 seconds into the second half. And that is the way to start off the half if you're the Hillers. Trying to work up the far side. Sent down to Ito. Sends it back over to Bilo. They'll pop it across. Bassington. Sent up. Mick trying to clear it away. Ooh, and a push there on Owen Burke. That is going to be a free kick for the Hillers. Sent down by Ito, a good one. And out of play. Ito. Over to Shaw. Cross now to DiMichele. Off of Henkley, and now Vassington trying to rush in. That shot is deflected. Up along the far side. Trying to rush up is McLeod. Sends it over to Burke. Burke comes near side with it. Header by Teague. Out of play it goes. Throw in Holliston. With it is McLeod. And now Burke sends it over, corner of the box. Closing in, shot, and Nye will wrap it up after the deflection. Nye has been pretty busy in net, that's for sure. Rushing up the far side, Schnorr sends it over Golombuski, and he just missed him. Throw in Holliston. Sent down by Golombuski. Back and forth we go. Schnorr matched up with Reese Robinson. Over to the near side, looking for Foley. Sends it up. Over to Siegel. Siegel matched up with Bilo. Good send-off there by Bilo. We're going to have a push against Holliston. Hiller's free kick. Sent down by Gahn. Schnorr. Good move there. Trying to work it over Golombuski. Here goes Schnorr. Along the end line. Just keeps it in. And I think they're going to call it out. They will. Free kick Holliston as Roy will send it away. DeMcKelly. We have a girls' soccer update. Holliston leading Hopkinton 2-0 over at Holliston High School. 28 minutes left to play. McLeod. Holliston girls also having a great season. Back and forth at midfield. Ito sends it up. Trying to get it over to Shaw. Shaw closing in. And he's deferred. Sent up by Burke. Along the far side. Foley, pass up out of play. Into the corner and sent away. Throw in Hillers. Right into the box and right out. Sent up by Burke. Pass over by McLeod. Over to the near side. That's Foley into the box. Mick able to pop it out. There's a cross, and it's wrapped up. Foley tried to punch it in. With it is Burke. Sent down by Bilo. Golombuski. Going to try to burn it up the field. Here he goes. Ooh, and he's going to get an elbow there from a Holliston Panther. That was Montvilla. Sarunas Montvilla. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. Ito will take the corner. Ito. And out it goes. Cloud able to send it out. Up the near side comes Burke. Working against Shaw. Sent up by Teague. Back to Robinson. Cross now over to Foley. Foley sends it up, looking for Burke. Burke along the corner. And trying for the cross there. It's deflected. Secondary shot wide. There's Ben Siegel getting in there. 28 minutes, 22 seconds, and counting left to go in the second half. A 1-0 Hillers lead. Ito. And it's stolen away. Trying to rush up McLeod. Sends it over towards Morera. Ito gets in there. Good steal by Golombuski. Golombuski working against Morera. Sent up now to Burke. Over to Morera. Ito able to intercept. Looking for Vassington. It's a chase down. And out of play it goes. It'll be a throw in for the Hillers. Declan Mick will take it. Into the box. Along the end line. And out it goes, Holliston ball. Up to midfield. Ito. Looking for Henkley. Henkley. Nice feed to Schnorr. Schnorr takes a shot, it's in! What a goal! Owen Schnorr assists Carlos Henkley. Two nothing Hillers. The goal comes at 26:18 left. That was a beauty of a feed by Henkley. Worked his way between two defenders and found Schnorr, who put it top right corner. That goal was pretty. McLeod sends it over to the far side. Over to the near side, Morera. Well, the Hillers can't take their foot off the gas. Holliston, they have the potential to score very quickly. Ooh, collision between Farrell and Morera. That's going to go in favor of the Hillers. He's getting a warning. No card, but verbal warning, it looks like. It's going to be gone, airing it out. Schnorr. And out of play off of Holliston, corner for the Hillers. Ito will take it. Actually, it looks like it might be Farrell. Into the box. And out it goes. Henkley won't catch up to it. Actually, that was DeMichele who took that corner. Sent over by Robinson. And trying to get in there, DeMichele. McLeod. Burke. Over to Teague. Now near side Marrera. Good steal by Schnorr. And stolen back by Marrera. Bilo gets it back upfield. Henkley with the header. Back and forth we go. Shaw matched up with Marrera. Ooh, we're going to get a whistle here. Free kick Hillers. Well, Holliston getting physical out there. They know that time is not on their side. Trailing 2-0. Hillers popping in a goal 45 seconds into the half by Golombuski. And then at 26-18 by Schnorr. Good boot by Ito into the box. And it's wrapped up by Roy. Sent up. Bilo plays it off his chest. Ito. Along the far side. Sent over by DeMichele. Holliston trying to work it up. Ito. Up to DeMichele. Getting in there was Burke. Here comes Panthers. And Siegel puts it off of Gone out of play. Corner for Holliston. 22 minutes left to go in this game. It's going to be Ryan Foley taking the corner. Up top, Burke. Back to Foley. Sent back out by Gone. And now here goes Schnorr. Schnorr sends it up. No one there. Teague. Along the near side, sliding in Farrell. Ooh, official in the way there. That'll give Holliston a free kick. Good boot by Montvilla. And Mick responds. Popped in the air by Teague. Ito. Header by Bilo. Header by Shaw. Ito. Farrell. Sends it over to Schnorr. Looking for Farrell. And Farrell was in a race with Teague. Unable to get there. Holliston ball. We're at the midway point of the second half. Just over 20 minutes left. Robinson got tied up with Schnorr, and Schnorr nearly had a steal. Still trying to come away with it. Gotta love the style of Owen Schnorr. He is just relentless. Farrell. And that's a push. Now they're going to call in favor of the Hillers. Ito on the free kick. Airs it out to the net, wrapped up. Burke sends it upfield. There to intercept Mick. Mick doing battle with Robinson. Sent up by Bilo. Just under 19 minutes left. 2-0 Hillers lead. Sent up by Robinson. Header by Bilo. Farrell. Burke. Owen Burke. Over to Foley. And now Bilo gets there. Gone. Over to Bilo. Gets under it. Ito. Shaw. DeMichele. Up to Farrell. Farrell sends it back to Bilo. Off of Vassington and out. Burke sends it over. And sends it in. And it's wrapped up by Nye. It looks like we might have an injured player for Holliston. And we do have an injury timeout. A 2-0 Hillers lead. The injured player is Ben Siegel. Certainly hope he's okay. A lot of contact made in that last sequence, but we'll step aside. Hillers lead 2-0 on HCAM. All right, good news. Ben Siegel is back to his feet, and it looks like he's going to stay in the game, which is certainly good to see. 17:06 left to go. 2-0 Hillers lead. It's going to be a Holliston ball. Montvilla sends it up. No, they're going to give it back to Nye. Let him do the boot once again. Header by Robinson. Near side, Foley. Out off of Farrell, throwing Holliston. They're going to switch it up. Teague gets it in. Over to Burke. Sends it across. Siegel, top of the box. Takes the shot. Deflected off a gun. Squirts out towards Burke. Sends it over to his left. Sent over by Lepakis and wrapped up. Over to Farrell. Bilo. Up to Schnorr. Farrell. Burke sends it over. Here goes Owen Burke. Into the box, Siegel. And diverted. Went off of Gone. It's going to be a throw-in for Holliston. McGeckern will take it. Into the box and cleared away by Ito. On Villa. Fassington gets there along the far side, up to Schnorr. Sends it across. Farrell takes the long shot, and it's wide left. Roy sends it away. Schnorr looking for Golumbewski. Ito takes the shot, and it's deflected. Corner for the Hillers. Ito has some range. Ito and DeMcKelly down to the corner. Ito will take it. Out in front off of Roy, loose ball, and remains in. Attempted pass up by Schnorr. Was deflected out. Mick. Golumbewski. Sent up by Owenberg. Into Hiller's territory. Nye will wrap this up. Sent away. Schnorr trying to bust through. Here he goes. Into the box. Takes the shot. And it's off of the hand of Roy. Remains in play. That was a good save by Roy. Into Hiller's territory, trying to take a quick dive down with Siegel, and sliding in is Gone, and that'll give Holliston a free kick. Owen Burke will take it. Gives it a boot. And a shot wrapped up. That was off of Brendan McLeod. Nye gives some good hang time to that one. Under 12 minutes left to go. 2-0 Hillers lead. Vassington. Back to Hankley. Sends it over. Ito, shot, and it is just wrapped up by Aiden Roy, who has been busy the last few minutes. Along the far side. Along the far side goes Burke. And out of bounds it goes. Holliston looking for a handball call. Sent in. And just a little bit too high for McLeod. And some good sportsmanship by Bilo helping up McLeod. Nice, sends it up. Golombiewski. And punched out by Burke. DeMcKelly on the throw-in. Sent up by Mick. Golombiewski working the sideline. Approaching 10 minutes left to go in this game. 2-0 Hillers lead. And don't forget, we got Hillers football against Westwood, 7 p.m. kickoff for that game. It'll be live on HCAM. And the Hillers close out their scheduled regular season, besides Thanksgiving, of course. We'll have Holliston. And then it'll be to be determined for the next 3 weeks, football-wise. Throw in for Holliston. They'll do it again. Thrown by Burke. DeMcKelly comes away with it. Looking for Vassington, who just gets there. McLeod airs it out. Looking for Siegel. And a little too much air under that one. Just under 9 minutes left to go in what has been a great battle between these TVL large rivals. Certainly a physical one as well. Sent up by Burke. Pass over by Siegel. Temperature's starting to chill down a little bit out there as the sun sets. Robinson sends it up. Golombiewski steps in front. Working it up the field. Schnorr trying to find Golombiewski. And it's deflected and then sent away. Header by Bilo. Shaw. Responding was Burke. Ito trying to get it from Herrera. With it is Teague. Sends it up. McLeod. Back over to McGeckern. Now McLeod trying to send it in. Off of Hankley. That was a header by Siegel off of Hankley, and he looks to be shooken up. And Schnorr trying to work the near side. And out of play it goes along the end line, Holliston ball. Hankley's a little shooken up. We're going to get an injury stoppage. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. Hillers leading 2-0. We'll take a timeout on HCAM. Off the timeout, a 2-0 Hillers lead. And the clock is set back to 8 minutes, 20 seconds. So they added about a minute. Roy will send it away. And it's good to see Henkley, who's walking under his own power. He seems to be walking good. That is certainly great to see. DeMcKelly. Had a play off of Siegel. Throwing Hillers, looking for Schnorr. Trying to work it across. Back now to Burke. Up to McLeod. Back to Burke. Pops it over to the far side. Sent up by Lepakis. Back into Holliston territory. Over to Teague. Burke. Up to McGeckern. Header by Samaga. And Bilo will let that roll out. Just under 7 minutes left to go in this TVL large matchup. Max Nye set to send it away. Or it might be Gone who sends it away. Let's see. It's going to be Gone. Got some good velocity on that one. Robinson up the far side. Siegel. Trying for the cross. Header out by Bilo. Bolombuski trying to get in front. Burke looking for a shot. Max Nye dives and he wraps it up. Good save there by the junior. And it's going to be a free kick for the Hillers. Ito's going to take it. From just in front of the midfield line. Gets under it well. Wrapped up by Roy. Throws it out to the far side. Burke. Sends it up, finds Merlis. Now to Siegel. Bassington gets in there. Teague sends it over. Stolen by Schnorr. Schnorr sends it flying. And that's going to be a trip. Schnorr got in there and slid into Lepakis. We're in the final 5 minutes. And the officials signaling Holliston back a little. Gets under it. Nye wraps it up. Over towards Golombuski. Had a play. McGeckern. Sends it to his right. Finds Burke. Shaw trying to get in there. Passington. Now Samaga. Off of Shaw. Nice job by Samaga. Getting it into Holliston territory. Schnorr trying to get there. And Roy just able to deflect it. About a millisecond difference. Sent up towards Burke. Holliston in desperation mode, trailing 2-0 as Dan Burke sends it up. The Hillers have defended very well this game. Merlis over to Burke. Pops it over to the far side. Now to Teague. Up to Merlis. Airs it out into the box. Mick able to get the head on it. And it's going to be a corner for Holliston. Foley takes it. Header, and it's just wide off of Ben Siegel. Nye will send it away. Golombuski sends it back. And 3 minutes left, I heard from the field. Sent down by Ito. In front of Samaga. Just able to keep it in. Nice move. Sends it over to Schnorr. Tripped up. Free kick Hillers. Ooh, and Schnorr a little shooken up. He is getting up, which is very good to see. He's been out there pretty much the entire game, so he's got to be feeling it right about now. But against this very good Holliston team, you certainly got to keep your foot on the gas. Schnorr. Over to Ito. Ito. And popped up the near side by Teague. Bilo there. Over to Shaw. Now to DiMichele. Looking for Samaga. Now Schnorr. Deflected by Teague. Sent up. And it's going to be a free kick for Holliston. 1 minute. I'm hearing from the field. Roy will take it. Hillers trying to hand Holliston their first loss of the season. Into the box. Loose ball, and Bilo gives it a boot. Header there by Robinson. Schnorr. And Montvilla getting in there. Some contact made. Free kick Hillers. And I think with the way Schnorr's looking, the Hillers might want to get him out of there, but there is less than a minute left. Knowing Schnorr, he probably does not want to come out. But he looks like he's laboring. Ito and Schnorr lined up. See who takes it. Schnorr, Ito. Into the box. Back to Ito. I think Hiller's going to play some keep away here. And sent out. Holliston throwing. And that is going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers take down the Holliston Panthers 2-0. A tremendous shutout victory against a very good Holliston team for the Hopkinton Hillers. And the Hillers improved to 12-3-1 on the season. Holliston falls to 12-1-1. What a game we saw out there today. Both goals coming in the second half. Sean Golombuski and Owen Schnorr, courtesy of Carlos Henkley, as the Hillers victorious over Holliston by a final score of 2-0, handing the Panthers their first loss of the season. A tremendous victory here today, and that game should certainly help the Hillers get ready for the difficult playoff games to come. A great victory for Hopkinton. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time. Hopkinton defeats Holliston by a final score of 2-0. Thanks for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.